Aina had once accepted Mike's proposal with complete trust and spent the following years devoting herself to helping him govern the kingdom, solving every crisis that came their way. However, after ascending the throne, Mike repaid her loyalty with betrayal. Not only did he falsely accuse her of crimes she hadn't committed, but he also sentenced her to severe punishment. The truth was, his proposal had never been genuine, it had been nothing more than a cover-up, a means to conceal the forbidden relationship he shared with his own sister. Now that he no longer needed Aina, she finally saw his true colors. She would rather die than let her name be tarnished. And so, without hesitation, she leaped from the tower. But Mike refused to let her go, ordering his soldiers to fire a rain of arrows, determined to erase her existence completely. In the end, a spear pierced through her body, robbing her of her last breath. At the moment of her death, regret filled Aina's heart. If she had never accepted Mike's proposal 6 years ago, if she had chosen a different path, would things have turned out differently? Just then, the world suddenly froze, and time itself began to rewind at a dizzying speed. When she came to her senses, she heard the familiar voices of her parents. Aina was stunned. She had returned to 6 years ago, back to the very night Mike had proposed. The same setting, the same scene. But this time, reborn Aina would never allow herself to repeat the same mistakes. She had to change her future. She decided to escape the palace, to free herself from Mike's grasp once and for all. But just as she stepped onto the terrace, Mike was already there, a blue rose in his hand, a symbol of his proposal. She couldn't let this nightmare happen again. With no time to hesitate, Aina quickly scanned the room before grabbing the nearest person. Then, in front of everyone, she boldly declared, "I fell in love with him at first sight."